It's not even a city. It's a town. It's the Truman Show town. We're in a dome. Do you know what this town's called?
What?
Skagway. We've made it to Skagway. We are here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We've got a dog sledding, dog musher camp excursion in about an hour or two. Paying for gold while we're there as well. So we're gonna go pack our bags and get ready and check out that camp. Oh look, here's y'all's train. Well, this will probably be y'all's train, just it's gonna take the 9 o'clocks first, and then it'll take y'all's 12 o'clocks or 12:45 or 1 o'clock, whatever time y'all are.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So there's a camera up there. The forward-facing camera is like set back a little bit, so everyone that has that channel on will be on TV if they walk in front of this. You just look like you're got a limp. What is this, the Brady Bunch? When I say your name, you strike a pose. Brandy, Charlie, Nana, Dorman. Everyone say, welcome to Skagway. No. Y'all gotta be more organized than that. 3, 2, 1, shout it out.
Welcome to Skagway. I'm going to step my foot on land first, not you.
Okay, let's see. Oh, where are you? Did you do it?
I want to tell you what we're going to be doing today on our site. We will be learning a little bit about the Klondike Gold Rush at Klondike Mike's Gold Rush Training Camp. You'll get an opportunity to pan for gold after learning how to do it. And I guarantee you'll find some. If for some reason you don't find the gold yourself, I'll either help you or do it for you, whichever you prefer. But every single person on my tour will leave with more gold than you start with. It will be genuine Yukon gold, some of the purest gold in the world. It's about 22 carats. 24 karat gold does not exist in the wild and is actually very difficult even to create in the lab. We will also attend a dog sled presentation about the Iditarod sled dog race put on by a couple of mushers who have run multiple times in that 1,000-mile sled dog race between Anchorage and Nome. And at the conclusion of that, you'll have some quality snuggle time with some sled dog puppies.
My name is Therese. I'm my husband Peter, and I managed a kennel for about 25 years. He competed in 6 Iditarods, so that was obviously the focus of our kennel. And we're going to have Aaron, who's at the door there. He's going to be doing the demonstration for you all. He's going to take the team out, run it around the track so you can see how much enthusiasm these dogs have and love that they have for doing what they do best. We do want to share a little bit about the state sport of dog mushing with you all, and in particular the Iditarod. It is probably the most famous sled dog race in the world. And the race is approximately 1,100 miles long. The race does take about 2 weeks to complete. The front of the pack will do it about 8 to 9 days. The back of the pack about 13 to 14 days. And that's just the front pack, of course, is trying to get to know them as fast as they can. And the back of the pack is usually trying to do it just for the adventure of it, the experience, wanting to know what it's like taking the dog sleds across the state.
All these villages, like right around here, they've all had sled dogs for hundreds and hundreds of years. Their livelihood sort of depended on it. They traveled with them, hunted with them, fished with them. And they really just, over time, developed this super athlete. They were just breeding the best dogs that could travel big distances and were super tough, that could live in the conditions. And just because of necessity, they kept breeding these dogs, and they just created what we call Alaskan Husky.
And the races run the first Saturday in March of every year. And this past March, they celebrated the 50th anniversary. But we do have 2 different style sleds here for you guys. This one down here is more what we call a freight sled. And it's a little stiffer. It's made out of wood. It's going to be able to take heavy loads. It's got a big long basket there for a lot of cargo. But in contrast, we have our modern day racing sled. You can see it's made out of carbon fibers. It's going to be very lightweight. It's got a smaller basket here. and it's going to be also much more flexible. You can really steer it around that tricky trails of Iditarod when you're on there. You can see in Peter's picture here how thick that ruff is. And when it gets really cold, you can just tighten that down around your face. So you're really only looking out of a space like this, and the ruff is going to be all out here. So you're just creating a little warm pocket for your face where none of the elements can get in. So the wind, the snow, nothing can penetrate that. They look pretty cumbersome, but they're actually pretty lightweight. These probably only weigh about 3 pounds. They've got a big insole here that's going to be about 3 inches thick. That way it keeps your foot up off the snow, helps keep it warm. And then they have some foam insulation here that will help keep it warm while keeping the weight lighter. And I'm not sure how they rate boots, but they rate these to minus 100, but I don't think your feet are going to be warm at minus 100. It looks like everybody's got a viewing spot. Now I get to answer the age-old question of, we let the dogs out.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Hey. Get my hands back.
Good girl. And you may notice these are not Siberian Huskies. A lot of people ask, where are the Huskies?
This guy's
These
ready.
dogs are all Alaskan Huskies, which as he was describing from the village dogs, they are just mutts, but they're very specialized mutts. Good girl, Ann.
Sweet.
They all like you. They like you.
And you notice we also have males and females. They all equally make good sled dogs. One isn't preferable over the other. A musher might have a preference, but they perform equally as well.
Chili. Here's yours. Chili. He's our young one. He's about 3 years old.
Here we just have 12.
Just finished his first Iditarod. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they're almost white. It's gorgeous. You say hi, Em. Yeah, good girl.
Oh, nice.
Oh, smelling. There we go.
You like that?
And you guys are about to get very loud in here.
Oh, look what they see.
That's the worst though. They are fast.
You can see all the excitement they have. They're just all loud and complaining they can't contain their anticipation before the run. And then they're nice and quiet when they run. But you might have noticed we did not use the word mush. That's only in the movies. We don't actually use that word. If we want them to go, I'm going to spell it for you all so they don't take off without him out there. But we say A-L-R-I-G-H-T. And they're off again. Hey, you. Good girls. Good boys. Good job. Let's hear it to the dogs. That's Mamba and Teddy. They both completed several Iditarods. Those dogs there in that position are the ones that actually steer the sled, because wherever they go, the sled will follow. We have Jam here next. He's just a strong, powerful dog. He also has completed several Iditarods. Same with Yam here. We have Jam and Yam. Good girls. And then, of course, our leaders. They're the ones that have to take all the commands. They're the ones that have to be always forward focused. We have Fuse, who's done 5 1,000-mile races, most of them in lead. He's going to be the most responsible dog. It's like driving a car with him. And little Belle here is small but mighty. She also has done 3 Iditarods and is a very good leader as well. You guys, they're just very easy when you have these 2 up front.
Who's your favorite dog?
Yes.
Belle. Tiny but mighty. My favorite's Yam. I like Yam.
These guys are almost 9 weeks old. They're super cute. If they're giving you kisses, that's great. But if they do start nibbling, just hold them down a little further. We just don't want to encourage that. Obviously, we have 5 of them. There's more than 5 of you guys. So make sure you get your puppy kisses in, but share with your neighbors.
And just be careful by your face, because their nails and teeth are sharp. So just sort of hold them down so we don't get any scratches. And we always name the puppies in the litters by a theme, like they'll be movie actors or whatever. And these ones, we all picked our own NFL players that we like. Since I'm originally from New England, this is probably going to be the best lead dog to ever walk. Little Tom Brady.
And of course, if you have Tom Brady, we already beat without Big Gronkowski. This is Big Gronk.
Therese is a Bears fan. She got to name a couple as well. So this guy here is little Mike Ditka.
And my other little puppy here is Walter Payton. His nickname was Sweetness, so this is Little Sweetness.
And last but certainly not least, I'm a Cowboys fan. I got to name one as well. This is the one girl in the litter. It's little Emmett Smith. You can start her down here with, maybe not with you. I see your Steelers.
Which one do you want to hold?
Which one do you want to hold?
Okay,
You want to hold Emmett Smith?
little jacket.
We are from Texas, so that seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Ready? Give her a little hug. Give her a little kiss. Hi, girl. We didn't.
You are ready to be a race dog.
Well, he weighs like 3 times as much as Bruce.
Oh.
Oh, kisses. Daddy got a kiss. She's
Don't let her down.
cute. All right, take a picture for Daddy. Look at Daddy. Say puppy. Sorry, who's next? No one's in line for Emmett Smith.
What's that?
Maybe this family over here. They look like they're waiting.
Who needs a puppy?
On 4-wheel.
Yeah, she is. You hold her careful. I don't know who needs a puppy. No.
You see how hyped up they don't regulate.
Oh. You ready to play?
You listening to puppy?
Exactly. All nice and air conditioned.
What do you think? You want to take her home? No.
We'll just put her in our luggage.
We just want to thank everybody. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit about what we do and you had a good time while learning. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Peter. So are those puppies as adorable as we said they'd be? Did Therese explain that the mother dog at the end of the season is being sent to jail? Did she tell you that story? No, seriously. The mother dog's being sent to jail at the end of the season. For littering. I know, that was awful. This here is a sluice box, and this simulates a river. Now, there's 4 steps in placer gold mining: digging, agitating, disposing, and collecting. And you'll learn that in the panning show. But essentially, we dig, we put the dirt in your pan, which that's the back-breaking part. I already did that for you. You're welcome. But the next part's going to be the agitating. You're going to add water, you're going to agitate it, make that heavy gold fall to the bottom, then you're going to dunk and lift in the water, and it's going to wash away the gravel. Well, that's the disposing, and then you're going to pick out the gold flakes, and there's the collecting part. Those same 4 steps happen in all kinds of placer gold mining, including the sluice box. So the sluice box idea is that it simulates a river, and the prospector would basically just keep shoveling pay dirt, which is simply dirt that you think contains gold, shovel the dirt into the top, let the current wash down just like it would in a river, creek, or stream. And then these pieces here that run perpendicular to the current, they're called riffles, and they trap that heavier gold the same way a rock would trap heavier gold. Come to the end, you won't get wet, I promise, but if you see some gold, please shout Eureka. Hey, Eureka, I'm seeing some. There's a piece.
Rika.
Looks like we got 4 pieces. Wow. That's a pretty good piece there. All right. So who believes this is real gold? I like your optimism. But let's find out. Let's come over here to the testing table. And I will demonstrate to you the 4 ways that you can test gold to see if it's real. Now this is in the field, okay? Is gold magnetic? No, it is not. That's correct. All right, so the magnet didn't stick, so that's actually a very good sign, but it's not the only one. Another way you would tell in the field is you'd have with you a small piece of unglazed porcelain. Gold is very soft, and so if you scrape it against unglazed porcelain, if it's gold, it'll leave a slight yellow streak behind. If it's not gold, it'll leave behind either a black streak or no streak at all. So I'm going to scrape this. You tell me if you see any streak. Ready? Yeah, I don't see anything either. But another way you would test is something called the Mohs scale. We know that the steel is a 6, and if this is gold, depending on its caratage, it'll be somewhere between a 2.5 and a 3. It's actually a very soft metal. So I should be able to scrape the gold 2 to 3 with the steel 6, and if it's gold, it'll indent it and leave a little notch. Let's see. Did not. All right, let's try the very last test, and that is the weight test. If you can put this in one hand and this in another, if that's gold, it should weigh 7 to 10 times what the rock in your right hand weighs. Does it? No. I didn't think so either. So, folks, I think what we can conclude is that what we have here is a spray-painted rock. Having said that, though, your friends back home don't know that. Take that home and tell them you found gold in Alaska.
He's so into learning about it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to firstly introduce who I am. My name is Runaway Jim. I am what they call a claim jumper. And what that means is I run away with land. I run away with gold. And don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen, by the end of the day, I hope to run away with your hearts. How about I teach you about how to find gold instead?
Yeah.
All right, I like the enthusiasm. At that angle, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our pan.
Hello.
Wow, that's a big mosquito. We'll wait for it to pass. I know people are always enamored by those. First off, I'm going to give you the entire demonstration again. But don't you worry, I'm going to go nice and fast this time around. We'll get through it pretty darn quick. So, first step to finding your gold, you're going to take your pan of pay dirt, you're going to add some water to it, you're going to get shaken. Make sure you shake at an angle, that way all the gold sinks all the way down to the deepest point in the pan, which is, of course, our happy valley. Once all the gold is sunk down to that happy valley, I'll tell you what you do next. You're going to do the dunk. In order to do the dunk, remember, tilt that pan forward till all the water drains out, nice sharp angle. Hold that angle, bring the pan down into the water, pull it back up without shifting angles. What's going to happen? The water will rush in, break up rocks, rush out, and pull those rocks out with it. Once you got about 2 to 3 tablespoons of pay dirt, which is about a golf ball size amount of pay dirt, from there you're going to add a little bit more water, do a safety shake, rotate your pan so dirt's up top, water's at the bottom, swirl around the happy valley, slowly exposing the gold. Once you got your gold exposed, take a dry finger, press down, tap, 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 click! And then, of course, you'll step out of the panning base, follow the golden footprints, and they will lead you to the assayer's office where we will weigh your gold, tell you how much it's worth, and then, of course, it's yours to keep.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I can take that from 15 minutes to 15 seconds.
We got plenty of gold left. Set 'em on down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, head back up the steps and down to Klondike Mike. He'll get you a gold pan for your hand. All you got to do is scowl at him.
Roll up your sleeves a little bit.
Thank you once again.
Be ready.
All right, prospector, there's so much gold in this, you're going to need 2 hands to carry
That's a good one. Here, let's wait for mommy. All right.
So just in case you weren't paying a lick of attention to what Runaway was telling you, the instructions are up here on the wall. I'm available to help if you'd like. Yeah, so you want about an inch of water. That's a little bit more than you need even. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything, it's just extra work. But about an inch, and just shake it very aggressively flat.
There you go. A little more. You might need a little more. Oh, don't pull it out.
Yeah, don't spill it up. Don't turn it over. Keep it flat.
Go, pick it up. All right, shake. Do I get more water when I swirl?
Yeah, you want to get rid of some more gravel, though.
Okay.
Prospector, would you like me to get rid of some of that gravel for you over there?
Yeah. I got too much gravel.
All right, watch how I do this here, Prospector. What's your name? Charlie. All right, Charlie. Here we go. You know, one of the people that found gold was called Dawson Charlie. It was George Carmack's Cookham Jim, but Dawson Charlie was with him. So was Kate Carmack. But anyway, watch this here. Ready, Charlie? So we pour the water out. We don't want to dump the gravel, because if we dump the gravel, we dump the gold. Watch what happens when I go in. It creates a current that pulls out. Can you see this from your vantage point? All right. Watch this. I'm going to dunk and lift, and when I lift, it's going to create a current. It's going to pull away the top layer. Ready? Watch. I'm going in. Dunk and lift. You see that? Dunk and lift. And I know, Charlie, you're thinking Klondike might just spilled my gold. But I didn't, because all that shaking that you did sent the gold to the bottom. And all I'm doing is letting water wash away the top layer of that gravel. So now I'm going to hand this back to you, Charlie. You swirl that gently, and don't take anything out of that pan but gold, okay? Gentle swirl. If there's gold in it, you'll find it.
I actually am finding real gold. Not in my hand, but in real life.
Make sure any gold
I'm getting so much gold.
You're getting so much gold?
Yeah. I got gold. It's actually getting.
Oh, I hear it.
I got gold.
Nice.
I can hear it from here. Nice.
Let me see. Let me hear you shake it.
You can do it, Daddy.
That's it right there.
Yeah, make sure your finger's dry and it just sticks, and then just tap it in. That's what you're getting right there. Yeah.
It's one little one.
Tap it.
That'd be scary.
Is that him? Yeah.
All right. I think you got them all.
Oh, there it is.
One more.
Really tiny.
Can't leave any pay dirt in the
All
pan.
right, I think I'm good.
So I'm going to check it out just to be sure. You got every
I
bit.
know.
I've been doing this since 1897.
Let me hear your gold.
So make sure you completely close those pokes. You know, I have been doing this so long, I can tell just from the sound what it's worth. Want to hand it to me? I promise I won't steal it. Just from the sound alone, I can tell you what it's worth. Worth its weight in gold. And I'm right. All right, prospectors, let's go out this way. Take a left, follow those footsteps to the assayer's office. They'll weigh that gold take for us.
Perfect. All right. I think you should do yours last because I think yours is going to be the most, Charlie.
I will be with you guys in 1 second. Where did my Jim get the chance to teach you guys about leverite?
I don't think so.
You just leave it right there. So we've got 6 or 7 flakes, which weigh out to a whopping 0.9 grains of gold. Awesome, awesome. Oh, nope, just counted it up. You got a full grain.
Ooh.
That is going to be $12.19 worth.
Going for a nice even number.
Good job, Dad. I'll go next. Okay, let's see if I did better than Daddy.
That sounds better.
Oh.
Couple of pieces of leverite in this one too. That's all right. You had a grain and a half. Yours was $18.29.
I'm winning so far.
So we got. Looks like we still got a couple pieces of leverite. You had less than them, so good job. Alrighty, drum roll. 1.2 grains, which is going to be $14.63. That just means.
You know,
Exactly. That just means dinner's on her tonight, yeah?
when Klondike Mike handed me the pen, I said, "Is this the winner?" And he said, "Yeah."
There you go.
You said the same thing to me, too.
I am the best. What are they called? Gold getters.
Handlers? No. I still think you had the best.
I did the best.
I think his scale was
I had
broken.
the most gold in my pan. 1.5 grains. How much did you have? 1.2. 1.2, and Daddy had 1.
Okay, so what was more fun, learning about panning for gold and panning for gold, or the dogs and the puppies?
Learning about the mushroom.
Dogs and puppies still won. Look, Sluice Box Charlie. That's what I'm gonna call you the rest of the trip.
Yep, there.
Sluice Box Charlie.
All right, so what I'm gonna put in your hand first is a rock. You can see how much bigger that rock is than the gold nugget. Are you ready? Is it heavy? Super heavy, right? You can lift it up a little bit. It's okay. So that one is a 22 karat natural gold nugget. Pretty cool, huh? That one is worth $8,572. Yeah, and that one is 41.8 grams, so it's a little over an ounce of gold you have in your hand. And the cool thing about the natural nuggets is they're always worth more than their own weight in gold. So pretty much the best investment. If you bought that one today, with all of your allowance for the next like 10 years, you could wait on it and wait and wait and put it in your safe and just wait. And then about 11 years from now, it'd be worth closer to $15,000 than that $8,500. Do you guys want to hold it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put the rock in your hand first.
All right. Oh wow, that's so much heavier.